Cause number 24, CR 1673, the state of Texas versus Demarion Dwayne Kelly. That's you?
So,
With your attorney, Mr. Adams, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment?
yes, sir.
And the arraignment here? Can we proceed in the summary?
Yes, sir.
Today's case drops us into one of the most chaotic courtroom exchanges you'll see. A defendant walks in facing a theft charge approaching $30,000, a judge locked in on the facts, and a story that changes every time it's told. What should be a routine arraignment quickly spirals into confusion, contradictions, and mounting pressure from a judge who refuses to be misled. Watch closely. This defendant goes from, "I didn't do it" to "I'm guilty" in record time, and the court is not letting it slide. Let's break down exactly where this case begins to unravel.
In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about March 30th of last year, 2024, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of theft. Do you understand what you are charged with here? A state jail felony means if convicted, you face confinement in a state jail for any term of not less than 180 days or more than 2 years. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand the punishment rate, sir? What the scratches here? An agreement has been reached. Whoa, that was close.
You said it was close, huh?
Yeah, boy, on the restitution, that would have been a third-degree felony for another 1,000. Loss. This number 2 here, well, this unable to understand the DW. But if convicted of a state jail felony, I told you what the punishment range was, and in this case, an agreement has been reached where you would be sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. That would be suspended. You would be placed on regular probation for 5 years. Most important thing is you got to pay this money back. Whatever happened to the items here? I'm asking you. Where are they?
The person that used me to rent the stuff, they sold it, I guess, and I didn't realize that till later.
Oh, so you're not guilty?
I'm not saying that. He's guilty.
I am, but
He worked with us.
Yeah, I am, but doesn't get it, sir. You're either guilty or not guilty in this room. You don't, I'm not guilty, but no, you're either guilty or not guilty. If you're not guilty, we'll have a trial. That's what we'll do and let a jury decide. They don't give probation.
those go to jail.
No, I just, look, you're hedging. You're hedging. You're charged with theft. You're not going to trick me or try to deceive me. You may try to deceive others here, but no, I've got my hand on my wallet at all times here, keeping it safe. Sir, you're being a smart aleck, is what you're being, sir. I've asked you what happened to this. What I want is the people to be paid back for their loss. If you have the items, I want you to give it back to them, whatever it is you rented.
It's heavy equipment.
Whatever, I'm still unclear. Where did it go? You get it back to them, you don't have to pay restitution.
He said it was sold.
You sold it to somebody?
Sell it. The person that went to jail for it, so
There was 2 people involved.
I was used to use my ID to rent the machine, and I didn't realize till later that what I was doing was totally wrong. I don't know if Bowman picked him up or whoever picked him up, but he was thrown in jail for it.
Who?
You want to know his name?
Oh, Jerome Daniel.
Did he get charged?
Yes, sir.
Is that in my court? Jerome Daniel?
I'm not seeing it either.
That don't work. Try Jerome Terry Daniel. So,
ERUPTS.
yeah.
What does the state have in your file on evidence in this case?
Your Honor, we have the contract from JAC Rentals where this equipment was.
May I see that? What else do you have in there?
An office report, photos of the materials.
Driver's license? Worst thing you can do is attempt to mislead me or stand up here during any process that we handle in this court and make a false statement. That would be the worst thing you could do. And I'm going to find out if you did that. Because it's somebody else who used your ID is what you've told me.
Yes, sir.
We'll see, because they say it was you in this affidavit.
Yeah, they're making it.
It's not a debate. I'm going to just let me get the information. And your story is you had no knowledge that somebody else was going to use your ID and read this, correct?
Yes, sir.
So quite naturally, you got indicted by the grand jury for no reason. Let's see how that plays out. Because the worst thing you can do is get caught in a lie in front of me. What's his bond? Just false statements to this court are crimes.
Your Honor, I have the contract with his contact information, but I'm not seeing a copy of his driver's license.
Give me your driver's license.
Oh, it's in the car.
Go get it.
Do you have media?
Yeah, I do have media.
And come right back, or else a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Thank you. I don't know. You might want to talk to him because he's digging a hole.
Let me go outside. Well, he's coming back. You want to keep this case?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's not, hey, I'm not getting, let him get out of
I didn't see
your side.
I didn't see a driver's license in the discovery, but maybe it is.
I'm
I
not.
didn't see it.
I'm seeing name, phone number, email, address, last four digits of the credit card.
You heard what he said. What do you have to show me to refute what he's saying, that he had nothing to do with this and it was somebody else using his ID? But y'all indicted him. Y'all had an idea of, and the other person was not indicted, correct?
Not in our county.
Yeah. Okay. What he's saying is y'all have indicted an innocent man. But that's been said before.
You find it?
Looks picture of it on the for the new video. This is his ID. It's in the discovery.
Okay.
So PDF, the supplemental is if it's PDF.
So his ID was uploaded into the case.
Let's, if you don't mind.
Might see it pulled up.
Yeah.
Judge would like to see it.
I'm not gave it to him. We don't have a, I don't have a video of the actual transaction or not.
Trying to extract the media.
Yes, man. But Marion County driver's license.
And this is where the case takes a sharp turn. The judge is trying to confirm whether the defendant truly understands the charges. And instead of giving a clear answer, he starts hedging. In a courtroom, that's a major red flag. The legal system depends on certainty, especially during plea discussions. The judge immediately shuts it down, reminding him that probation doesn't come from a jury. If he takes this to trial and loses, real jail time is on the table. So what's happening here? Is he confused, afraid, or trying to dodge responsibility? Let us know your take in the comments.
Number, made a rental contract.
The offense report said there was another man sitting out in the truck. I don't know who actually went in and sat out, so I'm trying to find out.
That's, well, I would think that they would probably have used his ID and taken a copy of it to be on the safe side when they're renting something that expensive. Jack Reynolds issues contracts by the name of the individual with confirmed verified state issued identifications. Well, they would have looked at it and compared, and
From the, this is who was working at the time. There's not anything about his driver's license in that specifically, but it is in the offense report, Your Honor.
yeah, they got, this is the same one they have a copy of. They use those. This was your ID, the state had it. That's the same one. That's you.
Just don't like that. We're trying to check on the media to see if there's any videos of the transaction. Submit it.
One example, I didn't mind.
She has a copy of his ID already.
Oh,
They have a copy of it.
it was in the box.
Mm.
Yes, it's,
It's the same. It's the same
in the
ID
discovery. And
that
it's,
was used. And that's the one that was.
The driver's license.
He was in there. That was him,
As well.
not somebody else. That was him.
Are you accepting responsibility?
Yes, I was just letting them know that I saw it.
No, you were letting me know you weren't guilty of this crime. It was somebody else's fault. You didn't know what was going on. That's what you. I'm sorry.
You gotta accept responsibility.
Okay.
Did you do it or not, sir? Did you go in there and rent this thing?
Yes, I will.
So why would you have said otherwise to me? Why would you have said it was somebody else? My goodness. First thing to fix any mess is to be honest about it. Don't compound the problem. All you did was throw gas on a fire that he's trying to put out. The agreement that has been reached here is that you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 2 years in the state jail, that would be suspended. You would be placed on regular probation for 5 years, ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $29,000. Is that your understanding of the plan here?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand? How do you plead to this, guilty or not guilty? I didn't hear. Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty? I'll show you what's marked here as State's Exhibit 1. You to sign that document voluntarily. Understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents all true and correct.
That's your signature is what he's asking.
No.
Yes.
Is everything true and correct with it?
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into
No.
without objection. And
Here's.
among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. Your indictment's been read to you, or you've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination. And this is, you were totally satisfied that the representation provided by your lawyer, all of this is true, so help you God. State's Exhibit 1 is moved into evidence without objection.
No objection.
It is granted and allowed and admitted. Pre-sentence report is hereby waived.
Yes, sir.
We have nothing further to add. I'm going to follow this agreement. I'm going to find Mr. Kelly, you are pleading guilty voluntarily. You're mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and I am following this agreement. I find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the state jail felony. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for 2 years. That term of confinement is suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 5 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation which you must follow. Failure to follow these can result in revocation of your probation, and you can be placed into the state jail up to 2 years. The most important term, the two important terms: don't commit any more crimes. Number one. Number two, pay these people back. You must pay $29,000. How are you going to do that? Do you have a job now? What do you do? Okay. How much do you make an hour there? I'm sorry.
$15.
That's about $30,000. Do you have a family at home, or is it just you that you take care of? Okay. How much are you able to pay per month toward this restitution? This $29,000. That's not going to happen overnight. What can you pay per month? Okay. You know how long that would take? 23 years. Is that how long you want to be on probation? You have to speak up. She can't put a nod or a shaking of the head. No, you have to speak up. We got to communicate here. Is $100 the most you can do? Can you? No. Don't put more than you can. Don't stick your neck. If you fail to pay in this, you made a mess. You're trying to fix it. Don't make it worse. What's realistic? 200? 200 is realistic. That's still, that's 2,400 a year.
Yeah.
And at 29, that's still 10 years or 12 years. All right, what else? Anything else from the parties?
Nothing but state, Your Honor.
All right, please see this lady. She's going to go over all the terms and conditions of probation. You will begin probation. Thank you.
This case concludes with the judge accepting a plea deal. A 2-year state jail sentence, fully suspended, in exchange for 5 years of probation and nearly $29,000 in restitution. The judge's message is unmistakable. Honesty and accountability matter. From shifting stories to a final admission, this hearing shows how quickly courtroom dynamics change when the truth is delayed. The probation conditions, repayment requirements, and repeated warnings underscore the long-term consequences of financial crimes and deception. If this breakdown gave you new insight into how real courtrooms operate, hit that like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more eye-opening courtroom analysis.